Today we got a really special unboxing. We're going to be unboxing the Artifact OG Dunks. I'm going to hand it right over to Guccheetah. Let's get right into it, man.
What's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, we're real excited about this. This is a long one in the making, right? Much anticipated, you know? Let me tell you about how this came to be. So back in November of last year, they did a drop. You were able to buy it if you had the Cryptokicks NFT that you bought prior, right? It gave you the opportunity to, you know, purchase some Nikes, some Nike artifacts. So that NFT, you know, people were paying above 1 ETH for them. And there was some kind of drama because, you know, you pay an ETH for an NFT, you think you get some free shoes, but that wasn't the case. So these were $222 with the NFT. There was 3 colorways, the OG Genesis, which we're about to unbox here. Then they had the Void, and then they had the Clone X. 6,841 of these bad boys exist. Let's get into it. You ready, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, just like Nike Artifact, you know how they roll. They like to just come over the top of the packaging, and you know what? They delivered, bro. This packaging is like, I mean, is this metal? I don't even know. Beautiful done. The colors are fantastic. You've got the whole tabs, the drawer action, comes with the stickers, the little sticker pack there, everything branded. You know how they roll, the tissue paper, etc. And then look at these shoes, man. These shoes are, I mean, space age, aren't they? Like, doesn't this look like NASA invented this shoe? I mean, it's unbelievable. So a lot of different materials make up this shoe. You've got the rubber, you've got these plastic components all around it that's meant to mimic like computer metals, right? And even this like vinyl, there's like all these different textures. You've got this texture here. The tongue is different if you take that off, and all of it's shiny, meant to mimic like a metal, because these are in fact, as Nike says, they're gaming shoes, whatever that might be. So I guess when you used to be a gamer, Dilly, this is gonna help you in your gaming or what? So another interesting aspect of this shoe and this design is they came with these removable mods, is what they're calling them, right? So you can strip this shoe down to just the basic part. You can attach these different mods. Here's a heel attachment that goes here. And then you've got this tongue attachment that includes a vial. And one cool thing that Nike and Artifact are doing to, you know, engage the community is they've offered these 3D files up to the public. And they're doing a contest right now where like design your own mod attachment, create your own 3D shoe, create your own physical, and enter in to win like super rare dunks. So we'll drop the link down here if there's any creatives out there and that want to do it. But yeah, so back to the shoe. There's branding everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's either a Nike swoosh, the Artifact blade right here. You got the blade in the back as well. And then a couple Easter eggs on the inside of the sole. You also have like the contract address. But overall, a pretty wild shoe, man. What do you think?
I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on the Voids. And I mean, overall, I think they are a pretty good looking sneaker. So let's get right into the ratings, starting with the packaging. I mean, what do you think about the packaging on these?
Packaging is out of this world. I mean, that's the one thing that they don't not deliver on, right? So, I mean, it's not even a question. Like the packaging is epic. They were epic before when they dropped the Air Force Ones. We gave it an epic rating. They're still pretty epic.
That's amazing. And I mean, obviously they look really good quality. I was a little nervous about that, but tell me about quality on these shoes.
I was nervous too, man, about the quality because there was so much renderings online and so much commentary on about these things, not just how they looked, but like, what the hell were they made of? At some point, people thought that they were actually like battery powered and had like moving parts to them. But receiving them, I mean, I was in awe to some degree when I first laid my eyes on them. I mean, they almost feel like they're plugged in, right? Or battery operated, the iridescence of these shoes. But dude, these are heavy shoes, and there's, you know, it just feels like it's very well made. I imagine it cost them pretty penny to engineer these shoes, but for quality, there's nothing for me to complain about. They look like they'd be also very comfortable to wear. This padding here, so quality, I'm going to go with a rare.
I love it. So, I mean, let's kind of segue straight into, wearability / displayability. Are you going to be wearing these shoes at NFT NYC, or are you going to be displaying these bad boys?
Well, you'd probably be a better person to give a wearability score because you are a professional gamer and these are gaming shoes. But I don't know. I mean, I think for me, I would probably display these, although I don't know, I might rock these. The OGs are, I think, the more approachable colorway for wearability because they're, white and gray, and they seem a little bit more subtle, if you can say that about the Dunks. But I think in both categories, wearability or displayability, it's high up there. These will stand out on a shelf. These will stand out on your feet. I'm giving it a rare.
Wow. So wearability, a rare, and then that leaves us with obviously value on these shoes. So these Artifact OG Dunks, there's a very limited number of these. What's the value?
So, value is because these are like the provenance of these are the first, they're the first Dunks. They completely just reimagine what a shoe could be with this thing. I mean, they're entering into a new category. These things remind me of when we first saw in the 80s, the Back to the Future shoe that self-laces. I mean, this is like the 2024 version of that. So I think that these are going to age well with respect to value. You only have one OG Genesis. So the value score with that respect is high. I'll get right to it. I'm going to give it a rare. I'm giving it a rare because, some people did pay a ridiculous amount of money for the NFT associated with this. And so they're in it for a lot. So a lot of people might come back at me with that rare value score. But I think all things considered and the historic value of these shoes, a rare is, a solid score for value.
Wow. So with that scoring, we have an epic and 3 rares. Is that right?
That's right. So the viewer scores next, man. Are you going to swing this to epic or keep it solid rare?
I think that these shoes, they stand out. They are high quality shoes. The packaging is always, delivered very well by Artifact. So, I got to give it an epic for these shoes. I think they run the gauntlet. I think that they're going to be something that's iconic that we'll look back on, and these are going to be a rare collectible shoe. So yeah, so that leaves it as an epic, a rare, and then a rare and an epic. So I think that leaves this shoe at a rare. Super excited to see what these are priced at, 10 years from now. But with that being said, anything else to add on these shoes?
Yeah. So if you're keeping track at home, let's just show you how these compared to the other Nike Artifact shoes that we dropped. We rated these a rare, and the epic that we gave was for the Air Force Ones. We also gave our first legendary to the Air Force One WTS that we unboxed. And then the other Nikes that we unboxed were Doritos. We gave those a rare. The Tina J's were an uncommon. So these sit just right below the Air Force Ones and just above the Doritos Nike collab and the Tina J's.
Well, there you have it. That's the Artifact OG Dunks. And I'm super excited for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one too. Give this video a thumbs up and then leave a comment below if you agree with the rating. And we'll see you guys in the next video.